There is an attack in place on the sophisticates. Something is hurting them at their core, threatening to rob them of one of their most defining traits, their sense of fashion. Hello, I'm your local sophisticated twat, and I know how much us sophisticates prize our cultured, educated, and distinguished look. However, some rebellious proles now threaten to take this away from us. They put on cheap imitations of brands that we've spent decades cementing a reputation around without having earned any of the sophistication that these clothes imply. I'm talking about construction workers sporting Uniqlo shirts, plumbers who show up in Tommy Hilfiger jackets. Am I to believe that these people really had no opportunity cost whatsoever of buying clothes at the price that these brands offer them?
We define the clothes that we wear as much as the clothes they define us. And if we let any rapscallion of the street wear clothes that say Jack and Jones, then we risk losing the value of the brand and the value of the customers. I remember when varsity jackets used to have guarantees of athleticism before we started letting every asthmatic, four-eyed member of the chess club get their hands on them.
When I see someone in a J. Crew waistcoat, I want to be certain that they can hold a conversation about the post-colonial political unrest in the Commonwealth and not just respond with, "Dunno, is Sri Lanka not in India then?"
I will even go so far as to suggest that these knockoff shops have screening tests for their customers rather than just wagging their tails for any paying nincompoop. If someone wants to buy an item that imitates a luxurious choice, they should be able to talk the part. That is the whole point of ludicrously priced clothes.
We had a chance to interview Toby, who recently had an interaction with one of these terrorists. I noticed this man next to me on the tube who was wearing a Massimo Dutti jacket, and so I naturally assumed he was educated. I tried breaking the ice with a comment about the stock market. I said, "I wonder why the market's been atrocious for the last few months."
And what did he say?
He said, "Yeah, I don't know. These hawkers move wherever the business is good. Rochester today, Rochester tomorrow. I once drove up to Manchester for a good Scotch egg." Then he proceeded to explain to me why his wife wasn't technically his cousin anymore and why exercise was a triangular scam. Are we really going to let these sartorial aspirants continue tormenting kids like Toby? I say no. I say we unite and we fight these imposters and we strip them of their imitations at the first sign of class deceit.